My name's Joseph Chan. I'm a medical oncologist, and I work at Kaiser Permanente in Fontana. I would actually say that I had some reservations about joining SCPMG 10 years ago. When you're finishing up your clinical fellowship and you've been working in university academic-based centers for a long time, you get a little bit nervous about leaving that academic cocoon, and you wonder if you can sort of offer the same type of care when you leave for an outside practice. So when I joined SCPMG, when I joined Kaiser Permanente, I knew that we were leaders in preventative care. But could we offer that type of cutting-edge cancer care that I could back in fellowship? Over these last 10 years, actually it didn't take that long, even just a few years, I could tell that, boy, the state of cancer care at KP is just incredible. I look at my clinical trials list that I have for my cancer patients, and at one time I have more than 40 clinical trials I can offer my patients. We not only match the top cancer centers, we actually beat the top academic cancer centers when it comes to accrual. It just so shows how you can merge that cutting edge care with patient-centered care, making sure that our patients form that relationship with us, and really that's the joy of being a physician and being a medical oncologist. I'm a Permanente physician because we're the face of modern cancer care. I am the answer to healthcare in America.
Dr. Amy Wolf. I'm the Chief of Internal Medicine here at Woodland Hills. I joined SCPMG about 8 or 9 years ago. It was interesting. I didn't think it was going to be a permanent practice for me. I thought I was just going to come in, do a couple years, and then move on to an academic job, because I came out of residency as a chief resident, and I really was looking for something that I could teach, and I'd have a lot of academic opportunities. But what I found here was that I was able to fulfill all of those things. I was able to teach. We have a residency program here in Woodland Hills. I was able to teach communication, which I'm really passionate about. This turned into a permanent career for me, which I'm really excited about. My dad is an SCPMG physician that retired many years ago, so I'm sort of continuing on in the family business to a certain degree. What you find here is that there is a lot of mentorship. So you're able to shadow physicians when you start. You get a lot of training, not just on Health Connect and our computer system, but just in terms of the practice of medicine. Because what you'll find as a resident is, while you have excellent training, you're not always prepared for the day-to-day life. So you'll always be paired up with a physician mentor so that they can kind of guide you through. The technology aspect is really expanding here, and I think over the 8 or 9 years that I've been here, it's changed a lot. I came from residency as being one of our Epic super users, and the system here far surpassed anything that we were using in residency. You're able to take care of patients remotely, which I think really is the future of medicine. So we're finding that even though we're a big organization, we're able to move and change with the times and adjust to what patients are asking for. I'm a Permanente physician because I'm able to keep the patient in the center of every decision that I make. I am the answer to healthcare in America.
My name is Christian Ragosa. I am a family physician. I work here in Santa Clarita, and I am the physician in charge of the Santa Clarita Medical Office Building. I joined SCPMG because I had the opportunity to really practice medicine in the way it should be practiced. I have the ability to interact with patients in the right way, at the right time, in the right manner. I have the luxury of having great colleagues to work with, a great organization that supports me, and also that I am able to connect well with my patients and establish long-term relationships. So culturally responsive care is great, and it's a great tool that we have here at SCPMG. It's a great initiative and allows us to really focus in on our patients, to connect to our patients the way we should connect to them. As a Latino physician, I'm able to connect with my patients in a very special manner. I understand where they're coming from, how they think about illness, how they think about health, and I know exactly who to talk to in their family structures, what values and value systems they have, and how they approach disease and disease management. So just by my own personal experiences with my own families. So I picked this position here in Santa Clarita, and ever since then, that was 14 years ago, and now I've been a happy physician, and I really enjoy working for this organization. I am a Permanente physician because I can connect with my patients in a way that no other organization lets me connect to them. I am the answer to healthcare in America.
My name's Alethea Bernstein, and I'm an OBGYN in San Diego at the Medical Center. So I was introduced to Permanente medicine as a second-year resident, and throughout the course of the rest of my training, I would realize that each time one of my rotations was coming up at Kaiser, I would get really excited, so that by the time I was a chief resident, I was pretty certain that my dream job was to be a Permanente physician. I feel tremendously fortunate. I've received quite a bit of mentorship from the people who used to be my attendings and who now I get to call partner. People took me under their wing, showed me the ropes, a lot of basic and logistics things, systems issues, and always made it feel very open. People were very approachable. There was no such thing as a dumb question. So I feel incredibly fortunate to be surrounded by very like-minded colleagues and partners who are all absolutely committed to patient-centered care and the total health of our members. Working here at SCPMG, I also feel so happy that I continue to get to work with residents, particularly as that's how I got my start with Kaiser Permanente. I particularly like teaching the residents and sharing about Permanente medicine, its evidence-based practice across multiple specialties, and also supported by one of the most robust electronic medical records. SCPMG, and particularly our San Diego location, were able to pilot an incredible program to facilitate physician communication as well as communication within the hospital. We all were issued Kaiser iPhones, which allows us to securely and HIPAA compliant text each other patient information. It also gives us the ability to bring up our patient lists, check on our patients who may be in the hospital, and follow up on results. I think it's totally revolutionized the way that we're able to get consultations, give sign-out actually to oncoming team members, and really has created a seamless environment for patient care. So I am a Permanente physician because SCPMG supports me to take the best possible care of my patients, provide education to residents who will be joining me as colleagues in the future, as well as developing my ability to lead in my own department and for Kaiser Permanente. I am the answer to healthcare in America.